And we were joking last night, he's got so many things going on for his businesses. He's an author, he's a college professor, he's a mentor, he gives speeches. Like, you sure you're not Jamaican? Got all these jobs, so. And, but Bob is a very good friend. His wife Carolyn is sitting over there, wave Carolyn. And of course he's going to tell you, as any smart married man would tell you, that the wife is the backbone of all of his success. He may be the face of it, but that's the backbone over there. So his wife is just such a powerhouse in her own right. And to be honest with you, she very well could be a trailblazer too, as we move forward, because she's a very accomplished person as well. So I'm going to bring up our final 2017 Black Trailblazers Award honoree, Mr. Bob Wallace.
Yes, he is correct. God and my wife are my backbone. Honey, wave your hand, wave your hand. Wave your hand again. Amen. God bless it. God bless it. I'm a blessed man. I just want to thank Raymond for this recognition, and thank you all for being here, and this esteemed group for me to be a part of that. I really appreciate that. I wanted to share with you, and I know the hour is short, and I know I'm between you and the airplane you have to catch, or train you have to catch, so I'll try to be short. But I wanted to share with you the reason why I became a Republican. Because people often ask me, why did you become a Republican? And it goes back to 1982, 83, when I was studying business at Dartmouth at the Tuck School of Business, and I had studied economics and business, and finally realized that was probably a track that I needed to be on. So I came home that break, and I told my father, to Daddy, I think I'm going to be a Republican. And you would have thought I was the Antichrist. Then I told Granddaddy the same thing. You would have thought I was the Antichrist. And we went back and forth on this, and finally I said, Daddy, why would you consider this? He said, because Republicans have never spoken to my needs. They have never addressed my fears and my concerns. And then he went back, him and Granddaddy went back to, and they were both veterans. Granddaddy fought in World War I, Daddy in World War II, and they talked about how during the war, when they were fighting the war, that the American government treated the German prisoners better than they did the African American soldiers. And they said no one spoke up at that time. And then they talked about, Granddad talked about when they were lynching black men in the South. Over 4,000 or 5,000 African Americans lost their lives through lynching. And Granddaddy said nobody spoke up. The Republicans did not speak up. He talked about Jim Crow and the white water fountain, the black water fountain, and nobody spoke up. He said, grandson, the reason is that the Republicans never spoke to my fears or to my concerns. And they made a very valid point. But years later, I had the opportunity to meet a Republican, and his name was Jack Kemp. And Jack Kemp spoke to my needs as an African American man. Jack Kemp spoke to my fears as an African American. Jack Kemp understood my dilemma. And Jack Kemp was the one that really got me to get comfortable that this is the path that I wanted to follow. And so there's a challenge here today that we have. Because there's not enough, in my view, diversity in the Republican Party. At least you don't see it. And here's the challenge I would submit to you and to the whole Republican Party. Now, whether you like President Obama or not, the fact of the matter is the first man of color to become president of this country came from the Democratic Party. The first female candidate to have a serious shot at being president came from the Democratic Party. Here's the challenge. I would submit to you, let's figure out how we can have the first female president come from the Republican Party. And maybe the next person of color who becomes president, and there will be another one, come from the Republican Party. That is a challenge I throw out to this party. But we have much to offer and great things to do, but we need to reach out and be more applicable and be more intentional about how we convey this message. God bless you. Thank you very much.